Hey, yo, what's up, dude? Today I'm gonna be doing Sprunki Pyramix once again, but this time this title is called Sprunki Pyramixed Ultimate Deluxe version. I think this is probably this is the Ultimate Deluxe version of Sprunki Pyramixed. So yeah, there's a couple of new bonus characters that you haven't seen before. It's these three up here. Now, now these four you've seen before, but I finally remembered the name of the crystal bonus character, but I'll just mention it later. So let's do the normal ones first. I mean, you already seen what these guys sound, the normal one, Sprunky characters sound like in Pyramix, so here we go. Alright, so yeah, there you go. Next one's up. Alright, so yeah. Oh no, I can't do that one. The black is the in Pyramix, when you place down black, he doesn't jump. Normally, if you don't, you have the option to mute him in this one, if you want. Muting him prevents him from doing what he meant to do, which is jump scare you, or try to at least. It's just, it doesn't happen really quickly, it's just very slowly. Anyway, so that's all the normal ones except this one I want to show later. Anyways, you've already seen like 5 of these bonus characters before, so you've even, I think yeah, that one too. Right, let's start with Acid first. Let's add Tox. Oh, this one's name is I found out that this bonus character's name is Thistle. Anyways, so here's the new ones right here. You haven't seen this one before. next one up is this Pepsi-like character. And the other one is and the other one is the Coca-Cola one. So yeah, these are like soda bonus characters. And they're not happy when I put them back. Anyway, so Broker sounds like a better version of Sky, I think. So I mean, Sky is good too in this one. Yes, I think Sky's fire too, but Broker seems to be like a better version of him. So anyways, to save you guys some time, on seeing this, I'll just go straight for the ultimate combination of normal and bonus characters in this Sprunki game. So I'll start off with one of the normal ones first, I guess. Let's get right to it. Here we go. This though was also pretty good too, so we'll put him in the next slot. Here we go. Well, the combination was pretty fire. Sometimes broker glitches out a little bit. Let's see. I don't know. Broker's not supposed to be all glitchy when I place him, but sometimes he doesn't goes back into this little area here right away. Anyway, so that was my best possible combination I could come up with. Is to put Mr. Sun here, Simon right here, Fisto in this slot, Pinky right in this one, Mr. Tree in this one, Funbot in this one, and Broker in this slot. Since these Pyramixed titles usually have like 9 slots, polos, but this one only has 7 polos. The polos are the things that you put the characters on and select the characters onto. Anyways, I mean, that's pretty obvious. It's already, but still. Want to make it clear just in case. I could have used this one, this boom, 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 but it sounds like one of those like instrumental beat things that is played for Super Mario Bros. 3. But yeah, like the drum thing. I don't know. Sounds like the similar drums that I used to do the themes for Super Mario Bros. 3. Anyways, and he has like this hat that says "cool" on it, which is hilarious. Anyways, I mean, Black always is an ominous jump scare, so I already showed you at least what happens if you don't have a mute for like one of these pure mixed versions. You've seen what Black is like if when you don't mute him, he absolutely can jump scare you. He gets me sometimes too, which is, I mean, I'm very tough-skinned to creepy stuff like that, but Black is so much of that. It's to the point where it's like, even though I have very tough skin to the creepy side of Sprunki, that specific jump scare catches me off guard all the time, which is insane to think about. Anyways, let's add him. Yeah, he almost, yeah, as you heard the thud, that thud, but then he goes normally. But I managed to mute him just in time, so you don't have to get startled by him. So yeah, you can mute him before he jump scares you, and if you manage to do it successfully, he'll just act like he's pressing a button into phase 2. Whoa. Okay. Well, let's start with with Orin as obvious. I mean, you've already seen what these these normal Sprunky characters look like in this phase. But I'll probably show them again. Also, I just noticed these guys have animations now in phase 2. Where's the next batch of them? Also, Sky sounds slightly different in this version. Normally does not sound like that. Also, Simon sounds slightly different in this version. This version of Simon sounds slightly different than the original Phase 2 Simon of Pyramix. The original Phase 2 Pyramixed Simon, it does not sound like that. The original version is like... They change him up slightly in this one. It's like an alternative versions. Creepy. Anyways, go on this one. And here's my favorite one. Oh wow, Jevin sounds more intense than Pinky. For some reason, Jevin is always like a lot better in Phase 2 than he is in Phase 1. I can now see why you guys like using Pinky more in Phase 1 instead of 2. Pinky's like the appropriate one to use for Phase 1 in the middle, but for Phase 2, the new one who takes place for that in the middle is Jevin. So it's like some of the characters you use are swapped in the faces. This is but I couldn't show Black in Phase 1 because he doesn't really exist in that phase, but in Phase 2, he does exist. Oh, he doesn't like it when I mute him. He loses that creepy face whenever I mute him. He's a way more distorted version of Jevin, I think. Anyways, now it's time for the bonus characters. So let's try Acid here. Oh, he has that animation now. Always his funny wee doesn't exist in Phase 2. Right, so first next. There's not much to know about Broker. Broker is like making a very ominous face, by the way. Yeah, anyway, so next up is Fisto. Ominous, if I do say so. How about this one? Whoa, his pace is completely different in Phase 2. Is he trying to unmute himself? In Phase 1 is like a very slow paced, and Phase 2 is very fast paced. How about these soda ones? His face is gone. Majority of his soda can head is broken. How about this one? Doesn't sound as good as Phase 1. Anyways. Now that you guys know that how these three new ones here sound like, well, I mean, because I never knew because they had never showed these characters to you before. These three. So now you know what they look like as well in Phase 2. So yeah, so what it can sound like in Phase 2. So what I'm trying to do is, like I did with Phase 1, I'm trying to make the best possible combination of normal and bonus Sprunki characters. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna do the same thing for Phase 2. I'm gonna combine the normal and bonus ones together. The best of both. Best ones of both sides. Of the side of the normal ones and the side of the bonuses. Broker is obviously still like a way better version of Sky for some reason. If we start off with, well, Phase 1 we started off with the combination with Pinky, but this time we're gonna start off with Driven instead. Makes sense to use him instead because he's the cooler one in this phase. Yeah, because I think Phase 2 is meant to use for you to use him. What happens if we can put him with black? Oh, he's shaking the screen. He's making all the icons shake. This is the creator thing. The one that created Broker. I don't know who that is. It's the one who created everything else. This is the options, so it's not much. Well, that was a pretty interesting combination. I couldn't find that many good ones in this phase, so His face doesn't have a lot of absolutely fire Sprunky characters, but the most fire ones I can think of are Jevon as the first one I put in. Mr. Sun I put as the second one. Then I put in Garnold one over here at the end. This cool hat guy right here. Mr. Tree right over here. Funbot right in this one, and Broker in this slot once again. Yeah, his slot. Some of them don't change. Some of them do, and others don't. Some do, and some didn't. Some stay the same, and some change around. Anyways, so yeah, that's how that combination ended up being. So this was, well, real quick before I end the video, there's one more thing, little feature I gotta show, the gallery. There's a lot of pics. There's a lot of pics of the bonus characters in here. That's just like Acid and Tox, for example. It's mostly them, as well as other ones like Broker and Sulfur. I wonder what Broker looks like without the clock on his head. Oh. What? That's its origin. His original design. Original one for the horror one. Tox's original design. And for phase 2. This is phase 1 original design and phase 2. Same for, acids. And the same for Tox's. Sulfurs as well. Acid and Wender are actually different characters. But Acid and Sulfur are similar looking characters. Acid can somehow rotate his head around. He also has black hands. There's nothing here. Anyways. Black is secretly a cat in Sprunki Pyramixed, but he doesn't even remove his hat. And anyways, that's it for the gallery, and yeah. So that I showed everything that's in the gallery in this title, so yeah. Anyway, so that's the end of this video. So thank you guys so much for watching this amazingly cool and epic Sprunki Pyramixed video, and I'll see you guys in the next either different game or another Sprunki game. Bye, Felicia.